If you're over 60, what you do in the first few minutes after waking up could be silently harming your heart and brain. I've seen patients in my office suffering from morning dizziness, confusion, uncontrolled blood pressure, or even microstrokes. All due to a very common mistake made when getting out of bed. Many ignore it because it doesn't cause pain or leave a mark, but the effects accumulate over time. I'm Dr. Gerardo Martínez, and today I'm going to explain how to avoid this invisible damage with simple, natural, and scientifically backed solutions. Stay with me, because this could change the way you wake up every morning. Before we continue, I invite you to subscribe right now to this channel, where we share real, natural, and safe solutions to protect your health after 60. And tell me in the comments, have you ever felt dizzy or disoriented when getting up in the morning? Do you struggle to start your day with energy? Stay until the end of this video because I'm going to explain the worst mistake you could be making in the first few seconds of the day without knowing it, and how to correct it with a routine I've taught to hundreds of patients with surprising results. Many don't know this, but the first few minutes of the day are one of the most delicate times for the human body, especially after 60. When we sleep, our heart rate, blood pressure, and blood flow remain stable and at rest, but upon waking, all that changes rapidly. As soon as you open your eyes, your nervous system activates a response to prepare you for the day. Blood pressure naturally rises, the heart speeds up its rhythm, and blood vessels begin to dilate to send more blood to the brain and muscles. Now, if you jump out of bed abruptly, your body doesn't have time to compensate for that change in pressure. The result can be immediate: dizziness or a feeling of instability, blurred vision, mental confusion, or disorientation. In more severe cases, cerebral microinfarcts or syncopes can occur. And this isn't just theory. A study by the European Society of Cardiology showed that 30% of heart attacks in older adults occur in the first hours of the morning, right after waking up.
Why?
Because the heart is immediately demanded without a transition period. It's like asking a car to accelerate at full speed without warming up the engine. And if you also suffer from hypertension, diabetes, or circulation problems, that risk is even higher. Rafael is 71 years old. He came to my office with a real concern. "Doctor, every morning I wake up dazed, dizzy, as if I haven't rested at all. I'm afraid of falling." Rafael lives alone, and that fear of losing his balance was affecting his peace of mind, his self-esteem. He even stopped going for walks in the mornings for fear of fainting on the street. We analyzed his routine. We found 3 common mistakes. 1. He got up abruptly without giving his body time to activate. 2. He drank black coffee on an empty stomach, which suddenly raised his blood pressure. 3. He didn't eat a proper breakfast. He barely ate anything at noon. I explained to him that by doing this, his body went from a state of total rest to a state of alertness without transition. This creates a sudden imbalance in cerebral circulation, which can cause dizziness and even fainting. I asked him to make 3 simple changes. That upon waking, he should remain seated for 1 minute before getting up. That he should drink warm water with a few drops of lemon instead of coffee on an empty stomach. That he should have a light but nutritious breakfast within the first hour of the day. A week later, Rafael returned to the office, and his words were different. "Doctor, I feel like I've woken up from a fog. I don't get dizzy anymore. I'm clearer and more cheerful since the morning." Changing a routine may seem simple, but when we talk about health after 60, every habit makes a difference. What you do in the first 10 minutes of the day can determine how your body will function for the next 10 hours. And yet, most older people make these mistakes every morning without knowing they are damaging their nervous system, their circulation, and even their memory. Mistake number 1. Getting up abruptly. When you get up suddenly, blood doesn't reach the brain properly. This can cause a phenomenon known as orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure. The result: dizziness, blurred vision, and in some cases, dangerous falls. Mistake number 2. Drinking black coffee on an empty stomach. Coffee on an empty stomach excessively stimulates the adrenal glands. This can increase blood pressure, cause anxiety, palpitations, and heartburn. While coffee isn't bad, it should be consumed with food and never as the first thing of the day. Mistake number 3. Not hydrating upon waking. During the night, we lose water through breathing and sweating. Upon waking, many are already slightly dehydrated, which affects cognitive function, circulation, and digestion. Drinking a glass of plain water upon getting up is one of the simplest ways to reactivate the body. Mistake number 4. Skipping breakfast. Without breakfast, the body enters a state of stress. The brain doesn't receive enough glucose, and muscles feel weaker. This translates into early mental and physical fatigue. A nutritious breakfast is not optional after 60, it's a necessity. In my practice, I often tell my patients, treat your body upon waking as you would treat a classic car. Don't start it at full speed. Warm it up, hydrate it, and treat it with respect. Just as there are common mistakes when waking up, there are also simple, yet powerful habits that can protect your heart, your mind, and your life. Step 1. Open your eyes and breathe deeply. Don't jump up. Stay lying down for a minute or two. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and allow your body to slowly enter a state of alertness. This simple act activates the parasympathetic system, reduces stress, and prevents sudden changes in blood pressure. Step 2. Slowly sit on the edge of the bed. This small gesture helps the cardiovascular system stabilize blood flow to the brain. You'll feel more centered, less dizzy, and reduce the risk of falls. Step 3. Drink a glass of plain water. Upon waking, your body is dehydrated. A glass of water, before coffee, before any food, reactivates your metabolism, hydrates your nervous system, and improves brain oxygenation. Step 4. Walk a few minutes before consuming caffeine. Take a few gentle steps around the house. Stretch your arms or legs a little. This prepares your circulatory system to receive caffeine. This prevents coffee from causing tachycardia, tremors, or elevated blood pressure. Step 5. Have a breakfast with protein and healthy fats. A breakfast that includes eggs, avocado, nuts, or natural yogurt provides sustained energy, stabilizes glucose levels, and protects the nervous system. It avoids sugar spikes that affect memory, mood, and concentration. You don't need pills to have mental clarity or energy upon waking. You just need to respect your body's rhythms and act consciously. These habits are not empty theory. They are real recommendations based on medical evidence and what I have personally observed with hundreds of patients over 60 years old. Key study. Researchers from the European Society of Cardiology published an analysis revealing that up to 30% of cardiovascular events in older adults, such as heart attacks and cerebral microinfarcts, occur in the first hours of the day, right upon waking.
Why?
Because when you open your eyes and get up abruptly, the cardiovascular system is forced to adapt to a sudden change in position. If there's no good hydration, adequate oxygenation, or proper circulation, the body reacts with dizziness, blurred vision, weakness, and in some cases, collapses. But here's the powerful part. The same researchers found that those who practiced a slow waking routine, including slow breathing, immediate hydration, and a breakfast rich in healthy fats, had a 38% lower risk of morning cardiovascular events. Clinical case. Marta, 74 years old. For months, Marta complained of confusion and palpitations every morning. She thought it was anxiety, but it was her routine. I suggested these 5 steps. In the second week, she came with tears in her eyes and told me, "Doctor, I feel safe waking up again. I'm no longer afraid of being alone at home." Clinical case. Ernesto, 66 years old. His problem was imbalance when getting up. It caused him embarrassment and dependence. After applying these habits for a month, he started driving again, walking alone in the morning, and regained his independence. Science supports it, and clinical experience confirms it. Small changes can give you a longer, more stable life with more dignity. If every morning you wake up with confusion, weakness, or fear of losing your balance, don't ignore it. This isn't just part of aging, it's a signal. And most importantly, if you can change it, your body still has the power to regain stability, mental clarity, and energy. It just needs the right conditions. Apply these 5 steps. Make them part of your daily routine, and don't expect miraculous results. Expect real results if you are consistent. I've seen it in hundreds of patients, people like you who took control and felt safe, active, and strong from the very first moment of the day. Now tell me in the comments what habit you struggle with most in the morning. Do you drink coffee without breakfast? Do you get up too quickly? Have you ever felt confused when waking up? Your experience can help others who are going through the same thing, and your comment can be the beginning of a conversation that transforms many lives. Subscribe to this channel, where every week I share real, natural, and unsensational medical advice so you can live with more strength, clarity, and well-being after 60. Because taking care of yourself is also respecting yourself, and respecting yourself is the first step to living better.